I jumped on Piirus, which is the social network that has been launched for researcher dating, but not actually dating, dating of the platonic intellectual kind. And I was very impressed that it immediately suggested that I friend Megan McPherson, who's already my friend. So do you want to tell us something about this social network? What do you think the value is of this kind of site? And given that there's quite a few, so we've got academia.com, we've got LinkedIn, we've got ResearchGate, they seem to be mushrooming everywhere. Why Piirus?
Yeah, Piirus grew out of our work at the University of Warwick, really, and our connection with the researchers there. And I think it's slightly different than the other kinds of platforms, mainly because it's so light touch. You know, you can create a profile on Piirus in 5 minutes on your iPhone. So it's quite simple and easy to create a profile there. And it doesn't try to do anything else for you other than put you in touch with other academics, other researchers. So it's very simple, very light, and you can connect it to your profile somewhere else on LinkedIn or Academia or wherever you use. But whereas the other sites maybe look a little bit more at your publications, your past history, your achievements, a bit like an online CV, I think Piirus is very much focused on kind of keywords that you would choose to describe your current and future direction of your research. So it's about your collaboration interests. And it's very much focused on the idea that researchers need to make connections across boundaries, across the disciplines, across nations, you know, interdisciplinary and international connections. And particularly younger researchers don't already have those connections. And there's lots of people who value the opportunity to do that online. And I think the thing about Piirus is it is part of the academic community. You know, it grew up from the University of Warwick. It's a partner of jobs.ac.uk who are hosting this hangout. And it's very much a part of the research community. And obviously it's been growing since it started. It went live to the world in August last year, and we've been picking up a lot more members and a lot more interactions taking place now as a result of Piirus, which I think is great.
It's interesting, Jenny, that you talk about international connections. Being from Australia, and you can see it's dark here, and we're connected now through the internet, so we have many tools at our disposal. Yeah. But I've often thought, back in the old days, international connections for us had to be made by literally flying to other places. So there's a cost issue here and an equity issue, do you think, with these tools? That's what I do say to students and to academics a lot, that this is just another tool to enable that. Yeah. But I'm imagining on Piirus, so you get suggested that there's a friend. What's the next step?
Yeah, next step is you can send them a message, and then you can take it forward in your email. You know, how you would normally carry on if you go to a conference and you meet somebody maybe, or you know, you've found them on Twitter or whatever, you get in touch with each other and you carry on your conversation in the way that you feel is best for your work, for your networking, whatever you're doing.